Hi, fam. Welcome back. Mm, it's Sunday as I'm recording this, and my hair is super fiery red today, which is fan fucking tastic. It's a great day here in Central Oregon. I channeled a little bit of this energy in my last message, but there feels like this portal energy in the air, this quicksand, if you will, but it's not in a bad way. It just feels like we're being sucked through a wormhole, as I've been saying. It's been coming up for the last few days. And what's funny too is I was sitting out here last night looking at the stars, and even the way the stars were lined up, it looked like a portal energy of just like things being sucked through. And this portal energy also feels like everything that's not meant for you is being stripped away, which can be really scary in the moment, right? Because we don't want to let go of everything. But what if all those things aren't meant for you? What if they're holding you back? What if they are not serving you? What if they're cluttered up and holding space for something that is meant for you? And so often we get stuck on, not letting the past go and not letting these old versions of us pass on, if you will, or go to the light or die or perish or however you want to say it. But these old pieces of us, they're not meant for us anymore. They serve a purpose. They've served a purpose up until this point. And they were meant to come with you this far along the journey, but they're not meant to go into the next chapter or the next book. You may have been feeling that strong recently of just like these old things that keep coming up, triggers, if you will, old woundings where you're like, holy shit, I thought I was done with that. And it's coming up one last time for you to fully be done with it and say, oh, yeah, I am done with that. I did close that book. I don't desire to go back to that chapter. I've learned what I needed to. I don't need to keep learning the lessons. That's it. I've learned what I needed to. I don't need to keep learning the lessons. Man, that has just been so loud recently because you've done the work, right? And then you get to this place, and then all these old woundings or these triggers come up, and you're just like, wait, I thought I did, I thought I was done with that. And it is, instead of seeing it as like, why is this happening to me again? It's like for you to see how much you've grown, to see how much you have let go, to allow yourself to not be so emotionally charged around certain things, and to see how you used to be emotionally charged and where you are now and how different that is. I mean, it does. It feels different in your body. You can't lie. Man, that portal energy, it will just strip you clean. It'll strip you of just about goddamn everything. I'm gonna shift a little bit because the sun's in my eyes. It's getting a little toasty out here already. I'm gonna try and keep my sweatshirt on for the rest of this one. Man, that Oregon sun is hot. Hot. Anyways, this portal energy. hmm, It's so funny. I just keep being shown the spiral, kind of similar to my tattoo, but it's like, it's funny. I'm being reminded of my supernova. Like, this is the final burn. Now I'm hearing Burnout Brighter by Anne Boleyn. Live inspired, die for something. Mm. I think that's the theme going into this next chapter is like live inspired, die for something. Live inspired, know that what inspires you is truly meant for you. How cool is it that we get to feel inspiration in this life? That may be something that you've never felt before or that you've prayed for, or you might be like, Linz, what the fuck is inspiration? It's like when you're so inspired to do something, you have that fire in your chest that just like propels you forward. The vibe of something just draws you in and you're like, fuck yeah, I that's inspiration. inspiration actually has been a huge word coming up recently, as a lot of my close friends have all been moving through this portal energy. We've all been like hand in hand in it together, which has been kind of wild. And I just have found myself being so grateful for them, and also realizing like how much they inspire me and how inspiring their journeys are, even though we're all mirrors and projections of each other, right? But that their stories and how they're walking their path is inspiring to me to keep going, and vice versa, right? I think that's the beauty of this life is we have these mirrors and projections of us, and it's like, holy shit, they're walking a similar path. We're all walking similar paths for a reason, and we're all linked up for a reason. And we are all walking through this portal transition energy with such grace, I might add. It's like a bunch of phoenixes out here just burning the whole damn world down and rising back up. The crazy thing is we've all been on it for a while. And if you're listening to this, you're probably resonating with this. Or maybe you're on your way there. Who knows? There's a lot of leaders that I feel like woke up in the last 5, 6 years. And solid. And yeah, we're all walking through this portal energy into this new beginning, this new book, this new chapter, whatever you want to call it. And it's really, really beautiful to be able to witness each other as we move through that. And yeah, a lot of times when we move through these portals, there's old pieces of us that have to die, new identities that want to move forward. And something that my friend Shy and Jesse and I were all talking about yesterday is how cool it is that we get to pivot, and that our identity shifts and molds into who we're becoming. And it's like a snake shedding its skin. And that it's not failure when something doesn't work out, but it's a refinement process. It's a pivot. It's a changing direction. It's realizing what's stuck and letting go of the rest. And we've all been in this huge pivot season. Just saw my birthday on the time, 7/23. And we've all been in this huge, we just came out of the year of the snake and whatnot, but this goes beyond the year of the snake. This is like identity shifts of a lifetime. A lot of us are shedding a skin that we've held for 10 plus years, and one that doesn't fit us anymore. It's like outgrowing a pair of shoes. And how cool is it that we get to witness each other through that, you know? It's like the universe really was like, you're not going to be alone. Don't worry. Don't think twice about it. Super grateful. Super, super grateful. Because we're able to witness each other in these different moments and in these different stages. And we get to witness each other like fly again after being in the dark and shedding and being sucked through this portal energy that feels like it's looming, but it's not looming in a bad or creepy way. It's just there. It's very noticeable. It's very kind of feels like when you're getting sucked through a wind tunnel. But the wind is just stirring up those last little bits, kind of like when wind comes and sweeps up a pile of leaves. It's funny because the wind has been super significant recently, especially being here in Central Oregon. Reminds me in Colorado. The wind will just pick up and gust out of nowhere, and you're like, whoa, where did that come from? And I heard something the other day that was talking about the wind and how it comes in and sweeps everything up and just kind of like joggles everything, you know? And how cool it is that we get to experience that. We get to partake in the elements, and that the wind will just come and stir everything up. In fact, I had a huge moment, identity shift, crisis, whatever you want to call it, the other day, where I was walking in the park with the dog, and all of a sudden I got this like lightning bolt of energy that went right through me. I was like, oh shit, quite literally, I'm gonna have to run home. And so the dog and I ran home, and I had a full blown physical purge. And it was wild. It hit me like a ton of bricks. And I've been going through it the last few days and my system hasn't been right. Like I've felt very activated, but I also like in the best way because I know that things are shifting. And I realized that everything I had gone through had really sparked this like identity that wanted to be shed. And that was part of the physical purge. That's part of the emotions that have been coming up. Holy moly, this Pisces season is rocking. But I feel like I'm moving through it with such grace, even though it doesn't feel like it at times. And so I just want you to know that if you're moving through a portal right now, that it doesn't last forever. And this transition won't last forever. And that skin that you shed is this will probably be the last time you feel it. So savor what you can, reflect on what you will, look at how far you've come, turn to the support around you, and just know things are changing and they'll never be the same. And to get excited about it because it's really fucking exciting and magical. But you must be the one to set your sail on that. And it'll continue to reveal itself. And how fucking cool is that? mm, love that so much. Let's all take a deep breath together. Ready? Inhale. And exhale. Mm, I'm sending you off with so much love whenever this finds you. Mm, have a beautiful day.